Hey guys, it's me, Tim here, and I'm back with another I'm back with another LEGO Star Wars set review. This is the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, trademarked. It is 9 plus, set number 75314, and 969 pieces with 5 figures and a brick-built gunk droid. Bad Batch logo in the top corner, and Disney, and yeah. It comes with the shuttle and 2 speeders, which we'll be looking at today. I'll do the screenshot real quick, or the thumbnail real quick. As you can see, I have the shuttle up on a plastic stand. That's obviously so it can look good. And it came with a little pack for the instructions. It came in the box, which I really appreciate. Also, the stickers were in here. And here it is. It's a small instruction manual. It has 202 pages and how many steps? 293. 293. Here's the stuff in the back. Some summer sets, or some January sets, and also some summer sets and whatnot. You know. But yeah, there's the box back there. $100, and let's get into the review. To start, we'll go with this, which I think is a bit of a waste, honestly. It's the exact same build as the 501st Spark Speeders battle pack, you know, the 501st Legion battle pack. It's basically the exact same Bark Speeder with very few modifications. This is, it's obviously color swapped, but it has 2 pieces here in the front instead of 1. The front fins on the Bark Speeder for the 501st set, they had a stud with a hollow stud on the inside of there. And then also there was a single part here instead of 2 for that set. Then also it had basically the exact same sticker pattern, just obviously here it's a different color. And also on that set it had basically another jumper plate here. I don't know why this is here, because you can't even fit anything in there anyways. Like, it's too small to even fit a stud in there, so I'm not sure what the purpose of swapping that out was. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the changes, to be honest. Everything else is really basically the exact same. Same handlebars design, except it uses the upgraded 1x2 clip piece, where it has the indent for the underneath the clip. And I swapped this around. This should be facing the opposite way. But here's Crosshair, Imperial Crosshair. We have not gotten the official Bad Batch Crosshair yet. And I think this looks really good, honestly. Really good printing. Don't know. They reused the Clone Trooper helmet, so it doesn't have the rangefinder. He's bald, obviously. At the time this came out, we didn't know that he would actually be getting his hair burnt off. Though maybe he should have, like, some cuts and whatnot all over. But you can throw in your own hairpiece if you really want to, I'm sure. But, yeah. And he has his rifle and no backpack. The only figure with a backpack would be Tech. But so yeah, that's Crosshair and his Bark Speeder, which I think takes up too many pieces for the set that kind of needs more pieces. The other speeder is Hunter's, which I think is actually pretty fine. It has a single clip in the back. Don't know why it's only 1, because he has 2 knives. But then he also has handlebars that you can't really use, because they're too wide. They're for friends. And it's a really neat design. It uses this piece down here too. It's honestly a really cool design. Pretty different. And it's actually in the show, so, and like we see him use it in the show. So I think it's kind of worth it being in here. But yeah, I think they could have gone without this and just used the parts towards the actual set, because it kind of needs it. So for Hunter, he also does have a hairpiece, which is inside the shuttle at the moment, but he does have one. I might have one laying around, actually. That would be nice if I do. So I'm gonna look real quick, see if I do have one laying on on the floor? Please tell me I do. That would actually be very helpful if I did, but I'm not seeing one. So I know that I have enough, so I'll just steal one. No, wrong figure. Here it is. Okay, I needed to find a Kylo Ren. No! Stay up. Sorry. Okay, so then for Hunter, he comes with the long hair piece, the Obi-Wan, and he actually has a double-sided face. Obviously, all these faces use the darker flesh tone, and to match the new clone head, which I really appreciate. He has some nice back printing, and I think he uses, him and Wrecker use the same torso. His helmet printing is really nice, and like I said, he comes with 2 knives, no gun, actually, I don't think, so that's a bit funky, though I'm sure you can throw a gun with him. Actually, I am going to leave him off. And that was his speeder. So the speeders are the first. Alright, as per usual, my iPhone assistant heard me say the speeder, heard me say that word, and it thought I was talking to it, so it turned off the video. That's very annoying, but I'm not going to restart the video. I'm just going to roll with it. I have to edit it. So yeah, Hunter and Crosshair, that's them. And then for the actual ship, the Havoc Marauder, or the Bad Batch attack shuttle, it's a really nice build, to be honest. I'm actually gonna use this pedestal. I do want to thin the legs out though, because I don't want it falling. There we go. Okay, so for the actual shuttle, it is a really nice build. It's a nice shape. They got a lot of stuff down really well, to be honest. I love the sand blue. I know a lot of people don't, but I think it's perfect. I think it matches, and I wish they'd use it more for stuff, because a lot of the Imperial stuff is sand blue. And it has a single ratcheted joint for either wing, and it just has a standard connection there. In the back there, you can see that it has, what did I do with the spring-loaded shooters? You can see it has engines for this sticker piece here, and it has the gunner pit depicted, or the gunner spot, the tail gunner area depicted. I think the gun should be a bit higher. A lot of the sand blue parts are very appreciated though. The wings look really nice, and they use a lot of cool pieces. I got these in dark gray now, and also sand blue wedge pieces are really nice to get. The inside of the wing is whatever. I don't think it looks actually that bad. They really did well covering it up. And yeah, that's the back and the wings. On the bottom there, you can see there's 2 spring-loaded shooters, very well hidden. And I took them off because they're pretty easy to accidentally shoot. I haven't done it yet, but I know for a fact they would be, because the tails are really close to the edge, so just naturally wanting to push there, maybe you can accidentally fire them off. The underside looks very clean. If you remove this and 2 pieces up top, the cockpit actually slides off, which I don't know why they always do that. There's a hair there from my dog, sorry. But yeah, the underside looks really nice. Honestly, they did very well cleaning it up. Cockpit is obviously very long. It's very well done, honestly. I think I would have liked the cockpit hallway and also like a ramp, but I guess, you know, sacrifices. The top wing is connected with some of the pieces introduced with the Minecraft Build-A-Figure sets, you know, the sideways building parts. I don't know exactly how I would explain it perfectly well, but I'd need an example to show you. I don't have one. I don't think I have one laying around, unfortunately. So yeah, you'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, the cockpit is shaped very nicely. It has lights in the front and then the guns. And I really like this upside down building for the underside of that curve. And yeah, these are pretty nice. This keeps popping off. The side paneling that's angled keeps popping off. And it's kind of getting annoying now. It wasn't doing it earlier, so it wasn't a big problem, but now it's starting to do it and it's getting annoying. Cockpit piece, obviously it's a solid red, so you can't see through, which I don't know, I'm fine with that, because it might have looked kind of bad if it was a transparent part. And it has a hinge, but you can't really use it, honestly, because of the fin. Obviously, you're going to want to grab it like this, because if you grab it by the wing, whole thing opens up, which is the next thing to talk about. I'm going to put up the figures so we can look at them separately. But yeah, there's very little sitting space, honestly, which is a bit upsetting. And it's definitely something I'm going to want to modify in whenever I should customize this set, because that is my plan. I like to customize sets. So I'm obviously going to customize this. Oh, shoot. Okay. So yeah, now it's completely empty, so I can show it off. So the cockpit is pretty large. A lot of it is taken up for the windscreen piece, obviously. But it does have 2 seats in there. One with a larger space where you can sit tech, but he still doesn't fit with his backpack, unfortunately. I think you probably should put him in the back, because he does have enough space for his backpack back there. But yeah, it has the slightly larger space, and then there's the second seat, which is just 2x2 space. Don't know what this little hollow area is. It's kind of useless, but that's there. And then yeah, once again, if you take off these 2 gray pieces, and then also that black piece under there, you can completely slide the cockpit off. So yeah, and then the door would be about here. So that's taken up by all this chunky structural building. Inverted stud here, or an inverted tile here for the yeah, the jumper piece, whatever. Yeah. But then there's also 2 stickered parts here, which should be on the wall, I guess, but here they're just sitting up here, don't know why. This is kind of like where the gunner area would be, but obviously there's no space for that. And this is the only interior space, this 4x6 area, hardly even, because there's still a bit of the wing part here. And you can fit 2 figures sitting, touching feet. So like Wrecker was in there. And then there's this huge chunky storage area, which takes up even more space than it needs to with the opening mechanism. And it has a little box that you can actually pull out. You can also obviously pull this off. And I think that's an easy modification to make. So you have a bit more interior space. Maybe remove that black part there. But so, yeah, I mean, it's limited either way. You can only fit 4 figures in here. So they're lucky they didn't put Omega in here. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be able to fit everyone inside. They still can't if you want to put the Gonk Droid in there, because the Gonk Droid doesn't even fit with all the figures inside. But yeah, the size is a bit of a problem. But you can see how they do the sideways building for these angled parts. And yeah, this does keep popping off, which is annoying. I wish it did not want to pop off so much. But yeah, that's the interior. Once again, this is hinged. Don't really know why, honestly. But there's a lot of nice sand blue parts, a lot of nice shaping. The guns look nice. The set looks nice. I think it has the parts per piece, there's a price per piece is good. I think not exactly, 1,000 parts, but I think it works out. It's just the size of the set is a bit disappointing, slightly. I'll show off the rest of the figures now. So we have Wrecker here, who comes with this shoulder piece. It does come with an extra one. And like I said, he literally just has Hunter's body, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yeah, he does just have Hunter's body. But he does come with this nice shoulder piece, which is reused on Paz Vizsla, I believe. And also on the Dark Trooper. And he has some printing, and he has studs on the back where you could put a backpack if you wanted. And he has this really nice head, which I think looks nice. He has the Invincible Iron Man helmet, which I think actually works really well. I don't really see the complaints here, because I think it does work out. It looks really good with printing. And then he has the same leg printing as most of the others. and he has this Galaxy Quest pistol, which I think works all right. Then there is Echo, who has more exclusive printing. You know, he has his own leg printing for the waist cape, which maybe should have been physical. And then he also has his own. Does he have the same torso? No, he has a different one because he has the skeleton print on it. And then he actually has his own printed arm. Only one arm is printed, and it's to depict the robot arm. And he has a pistol. And then that's plain. And then his face is actually I think I like how they didn't make him dark tan, because he's the light tan, the light flesh skin tone, and it's to depict how pale he is. Obviously, actually, I think the back of my head print is a bit just slightly off to this side, but yeah, that looks really nice. And yeah, I think that's a really nice detail how they didn't use the same skin tone as the rest of them. But then there is Tech, who is obviously a bit disappointing, I guess. Yeah, he is or not really, kind of. His helmet is a bit disappointing because it's so large, it's so bulky, and it doesn't even have the visor that goes down. And also, people have complained about his torso and, you know, his colors, but honestly, I don't really have a problem with that, to be fair, or to be honest. But the helmet comes off. You can't even turn it because of the vents. But, you know, the tusks. But he does come with his own hairpiece as well. As, you know, him and Hunter both come with their own hairpieces. And yeah, he looks pretty good with it off too. Once again, the darker color for the flesh, and then he also has an ungoggled face, which with a nice little perplexed Tech expression. And he has a backpack. He's the only one with the backpack, actually, and it actually looks pretty good. I like the design. It has an extra print for that too, and he comes with pistols. He comes with the goon gun, I think would be what they are. You know, like they're the big bulky guns. They're used with the Mandalorians too. They depict Westars. But yeah, and then the final figure character is the Gonk droid. It's not the same color as Gonky, so I don't know. Maybe they just. It's a really nice build, and like I said, he fits in the back with one figure. But that's all the figures of the set and the full set. I feel like they should put more pieces into the set using the parts from that 501st Speeder recolor, because that is a bit of a waste. And they should have had Omega. Maybe they didn't know about Omega at the time, so I'll forgive them for that maybe. But yeah, this is the full set. $100. I think it might be worth it for $100, honestly. I think it is. Considering these, they really should have put this, like I said, they should have put these parts into this. And I'm fine with this because it's used in the show. It's got a nice count for the figs. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they did put in all of them. I mean, obviously, this is assuming they didn't know about Omega yet. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.